Anyways, fellas. Let's go ahead and get right back to it. Also, which character did you play, Wes? Can you rate BioWare games? That sounds like a good list for the future, Sweetie, for sure. Thanks for DBD, friend acceptance. Ghost Billy, my pleasure. My pleasure. I played the Harlequin and the guy that I forgot the name of. Described him. Footpad was his name. It was cool as fuck though. Oh, was the Footpad? Is that the... Because that was like an assassin, like knockoff, basically. He had... He just looked like an assassin. But he had like a weird scissor blade type of deal. Was that the one that you're talking about? Because I played him a fair bit as well. But ultimately, I enjoyed the Witch Doctor more. Dude, speaking of which, this is going to be dusty. This is going to be dusty as hell because I haven't touched this thing in a while. Oh my god. You know ya boy got the fucking Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Collector's Edition. Hell yeah. With my man, the fucking Witch Doctor. And you can... I have not touched this fucking... This man is covered in fucking cobwebs, dude. Can you see this shit? I don't know if you can see it. But this bro is covered in fucking cobwebs and shit. Because I just been sitting on my shelf for fucking... the shelf that no one touches. For... oh so very long. Wes is a harlot. How could you say that about a beautiful boy? You got good taste, Wes. Played a lot of AC multiplayer. Hell yeah, Billy. Hell yeah. Looks very basic, like some young thief. Oh, never mind. Because there was like the assassin knockoff, basically, who had like a white hood and a fucking hidden blade that was like a scissor type of situation. I can't remember what he was called, though. That's dope as fuck. Right! Exactly. Plague Doctor. Yes, that is correct, Billy. I'm calling him the Witch Doctor. I think I'm thinking of some game where they have a Plague Doctor and they call him the Witch Doctor. But you're completely correct, the Plague Doctor. And exactly, Wes. That is from the collector's edition of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And this might be one of the oldest things I own that is currently with me at my house here in Sweden. I bought that... When was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood? Was that like 2000... I feel like 2009, 2010, something like that? Am I crazy? Was it? It wasn't 2011. Because 2011 was like Skyrim. I think it was like 2009 or something, right? So it was... Fuck. Can't believe I did that. It was ages ago, and I bought that then when it released. And I've had it since then. It might be, out of all the things I currently own in Sweden, might be the oldest thing I have. And I'm sure I own like older things, right? But those probably got like left back in Brazil and shit. 2010, gotcha. Yes, that's a 12-year-old boy right there. And it's fucking, it's dope as hell. It's cool that, you know, it ended up being like one of my favorite characters in the game. I feel like I would cycle between those three. I think, I don't know. Because like I didn't actually even like the Harlequin that much in terms of the way like he looked and shit. But I don't know, it's just a good memory in my life, I suppose, of like this random dude just offering to give it to me. And just, you know, he didn't charge me. He just gave it to me. Which is crazy to think about. Fuck! I really fucked that up, didn't I? What a blunder, dude. Life is weird. Right, exactly. I was fucking, honestly, I was confident that I was gonna get... What am I doing? Can all of you guys look away, please, and pretend that this didn't happen? That was the worst I've ever done in DBD in the history of humanity. That was so bad. That was actually... I have no explanation as to what the fuck happened to my brain. But yeah, life is weird indeed, my friend. I was 100% confident that I was gonna get fucking scammed, right? That this guy was gonna give me a code. I was gonna fucking... I was going to put the code in my PS3, and then it was just gonna, like, explode somehow. Or he was gonna fucking steal my bank information, but no. It just... It worked. It was a code. It did a thing. You'll be survivor, right, Billy? That's what it looked like, honestly. This guy is probably looking at me right now, fucking laughing, being like, "Why the fuck would this dude be streaming anything if he's this dog shit at the game?" Rude ass. Sent you what the footpad like good. Oh my lord, let me take a look at it and then I'll probably remember. Oh yeah, right. That dude, the guy that looks like it just kind of looked like a kid, look really young. I totally remember now that you mentioned it. For sure, my friend. I remember that was like a. Who do I remember from that game? I remember the assassin knockoff. I remember the footpad. Now that you sent me. I remember the plague doctor, the Harlequin, the agent. There was like a big dude with an axe, if I remember correctly. I remember there was like a there wasn't like soldier dude. There was like a noble guy. There was a priest. There was a priest, right? The barber and the butcher, right? Exactly. I can't like. I just remember. I don't remember their names is the thing. I just remember the way they look. But the names sound familiar as well. Wasn't there a priest? Am I crazy? There was a priest, right? The bald guy, nobody liked playing him. Right, exactly. It was for sure a rare one. Then I remember one of the really cool ones. I can't remember which game it was. But there was one AC game. It might have been Revelations. Where there was a DLC character that was the Crusader. Which once again, I got a code for on eBay. That I paid like $5 for. Back when DLC was just like, you know, like $5 or whatever. As opposed to, you know, nowadays where it's like, oh, you want a skin for one gun? That would be 25 euro, please. So I got that Crusader skin for, or Crusader, well, not a skin, a whole character, right, for like $5. However, sadly for me, that was at that point where, you know, the community had already collectively seemingly decided that, hey, we're just not going to play the game like normal 9. We're just going to we're just going to sit on top of buildings and wait for people to come to us and then jump on their heads like assholes. And at that point, the multiplayer was like sort of ruined, which is kind of super sad to see. You know, having a unique, different multiplayer like that. And then have, you know, the community collectively deciding that, like, you know what, we're just going to... Bush tech. We're just, like, not going to play by the rules or whatever. Which I guess, you know, if that's, like, the meta way of playing, right? Can't blame the community, but at the same time, man, that sucks. There was also female Harlequin, indeed. I think I remember that. Was that in Brotherhood, or did they add that after? I can't quite remember, actually. I remember there was a female Harlequin, indeed. Yeah, now that you mention it. But I can't remember if that was in the same game, or if that was like a Revelations thing. But that, yeah, was so fucking cool and different, man. And like, oh, dude, if that was still a thing today, like, can you imagine how fucking awesome it would be to have like that multiplayer? But like nowadays, I would fucking stop playing DBD right now and go play that shit. But sadly, you know, I'm sure there's like lots of games that are on the same vein, but none quite like it, right? And sadly, like I mentioned, you know, people just kind of gave up on playing it. I don't know that like the right way is a fair way for me to describe it, because I guess there is no right way of playing a video game. You play however the heck you want, right? But you know, people gave up on playing it, like the yeah, don't make this. People gave up on playing it the way the developers designed for you, or intended for you to play it, I guess. Harlequin was in Brotherhood for real, or Master AC Brotherhood? Yes, please, Wes. Yeah, you're totally right about like the female version. Although in my brain was like, oh yeah, she was in a different game. But if you just researched it, right, then obviously I am very much incorrect. You bastard! You're kidding? How the fuck do you're 110 speed, brother? How the hell do you make it all the way over here like that fast? You're on fucking crack cocaine, this man is. What the hell? Ah, bit of a save though. Let's see it. Yeah, you better watch out, trickster. Oh god. Oh god. Where is he at? Hello, friend. Remastered AC Brotherhood. That would be so good. That'd be so good. I don't know. It's a weird thing where, like, man, if you could get the oh god, if you get the community to agree to have that experience again, right? That shit would be like amazing. Yeah, I don't even care. No, dude. That is so sad. I think I got off the gen to go to the other side, and then the fuck you skill check came up. Have returned. I'm ready to play for the next match. Sounds good, my friend. Just looked it up. Harlequin and Harlequin. Gotcha. I like I mentioned, I remembered. I just thought it was a different game. So that was my brain getting it wrong. Finished that gen first. Yes, sir. You're a god. Good job, Gucci. And now, after Assassin's Creed 3, what happened? Assassin's Creed 4, right? Right after 3? 3 best AC games. I most AC2, yeah. Including Brotherhood 2. Okay. AC4 Black Flag and AC Odyssey. The only thing that game like Odyssey should have been the AC game. I think it should have been his own franchise that fully embraced the Greek mythology. Loxor, you will be disappointed by my AC Odyssey review. Okay, good thing. That's good that we have established this. Good that we're now aware that he's got that. Now you fellas can just open the gate and get the fuck out. I did not enjoy Odyssey. I'm afraid. Hello, Rafi, welcome in. How you doing, my friend? You may join us, yes, sir. We're going to be playing, I think, 1 or 2 more matches. So for those 1 or 2 more matches, you may play with us if you wish to do so. Odyssey was an insanely good game. As I said, I should not have been an AC game. I have one, like, fatal issue with Odyssey. And I don't know whether or not you think you will agree with me. But we'll get there when we get there. And then we can, like, discuss it. I thought it was a very good game. However, there was one downside, one little quirk that absolutely fucking ruined it for me. Gets some ass lucky beamer saves. Hell yeah, dude. Let's fucking try it, right? Revelation wasn't that bad as well. I thought Revelation was super solid. I think the issue with Revelation, I put Revelation on a B tier. The only problem I had with Revelation was that it was too, what you call it? What do I describe it? Revelations was too similar to the other ones, right? And it didn't have anything like huge, because like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was Assassin's Creed 2 but with like a multiplayer, and like that multiplayer was huge. Assassin's Creed Revelations was Assassin's Creed 2, so it's like, you know, Assassin's Creed 2 again for the 3rd time, which is already a huge disadvantage. But then it also doesn't have the multiplayer to hang back on. It only has this like weird tower defense mode thing that was actually kind of dog shit, so it goes in a B tier. See, Syndicate was really good because of the Jack of the Ripper DLC ammo. Wes, you're also not going to enjoy my review of AC Syndicate. Tell me the downside that ruined it for you. Come on, you can tease me like that. Let's blast through some of these pretty quick, and then you see what it was. Ooh, dude. Okay, I'll just go through. I'm focusing on the game right now, but hey, Gucci got out. That's all that matters. Another freaking adept for our friend. Well fucking done. Good work, everyone. Fucking Assassin's Creed Black Flag is fucking S tier. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is actually a pretty dog shit Assassin's Creed game, in the sense that every time you got off the boat, you were in for a pretty not so good time. However, the bit on the boat was so unbelievably fucking good that I think it fully 100% made up for any fucking shortcomings that the sections on foot had. it was just, you know, like somebody brought up the shanties, fucking amazing, right? Somebody brought up the fucking just the story, the characters, right? Fucking Blackbeard and all this shit. It was just everything about it was great. It was great. It was great. Still one of the best games ever. Yes, absolutely. 6th anniversary of like what DBD you mean, I suppose? Because that's exciting, right, fellas? But either way, Black Flag was fucking amazing. Sorry, when it was flaws in Black Flag, it was really good. Yeah, the characters were super cool. Really cool, interesting setting that a lot of people don't really tackle, right? The whole like thing with the boat, the whole like like diving thing, the whole like whale hunting minigame was fucking fun as fuck. Everything about that game was just like really cool, interesting. I say everything about the game as I talk about how like a third of the game that takes place on foot is actually kind of garbage, but you get me. It just gave it's like the best pirate game that has ever been. Fucking eat your heart out. Fucking Sea of Thieves, you will never be half as good as fucking Assassin's Creed Black Flag was. That game is excellent. Excellent. Fucking amazing, dude. Sorry if I'm artardy, so I don't know how to spell stuff. No worries, Rafi. It's all good, my friend. I think you spelled it right, yeah? 6th anniversary. I think you only butchered anniversary, but hey, that's you're quite close, so don't even worry about it. I think you were missing like one N or some shit. So you got very close, my friend. Brotherhood placement, I am content. Brotherhood is maybe the best one for me. Just because of that multiplayer. If anyone wants to play, I can step away. I'm happy that I got 2 more adepts. Gucci, I don't think you should have to, right? I don't think there's anybody else that wants to play, but if you are out there, just put your hand up in the air, drop it in chat, let us know. But for now, we're going here. 3 has to be fucking low. 3 was garbage. 3 is on C for me. Listen. You fellas are not going to be happy about, what was it? It was Syndicate and Odyssey, because I liked Assassin's Creed 3 better than I did both Syndicate and Odyssey. And listen, I'll get there. Don't worry. 3 was pretty fucking mediocre, yeah. Where's 3 growing? 3 was solid, but some people hated that shit. I didn't like it so much. I will say I don't think it's as bad as some of the newer Assassin's Creeds, but I think it's pretty stinky, personally. First game was Diamo? I don't think so. I think the first game was very clunky, but like for the time, I think it was good. I think if you play Assassin's Creed 1 and now, it's like, what the fuck is this shit? This is garbage. However, I think if you played it when it came out, I think it was super solid. It was like, this game has a ton of potential. They just need to like change these things about it, right? And then when Assassin's Creed 2 came out, they changed all those things and the game was fantastic. But I think for the time, I think 1 was super solid. But it was definitely, it left a lot to be desired, for sure. Morris knows what you did. 2.5 games are DMO. I never played any of the 2.5 ones, Gucci, so I cannot tell. 2 was so much better and it was only a few years. Exactly, but that's improvement, right? That's like ideally what you want. You want like a game that's like good, and then the next one is like even better, so on and so forth. And that was the path that they took for a while, but then eventually they just kind of stagnated, and now they just wallow in their own shit, if you know what I mean. I don't think 1 had an excuse for being that linear. I don't think linear. I think it was too repetitive. It was my problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't a whole lot to the open world and shit. It was just very kind of do the same shit over and over again. But like I said, I think for the time being, it was a very interesting, unique take that I don't think anybody else had done. You know, like Prince of Persia had done the whole like jumping parkour thing, right? But that was like actually, you know, a linear game. It wasn't like open world and shit. And like the whole like blending in thing was very unique and cool and innovative and all this stuff. And I'm happy to see that they basically polished the piss out of all of it with Assassin's Creed 2. But anyways, after Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we have Assassin's Creed Unity. That's going to go in a D tier. I mean, it was the same fucking character. It was like this noble guy that fucking, you know, it was Ezio again, except not as likable, with not as much personality. The setting wasn't as interesting, you know. It was really buggy. The multiplayer was kind of fucked. It was just, everything about it was just a mess, right? It was just, nah. Simply, nah. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I'll put I'll put right next to good old. You know what? Would I? I'll put it above 3. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is better than 3. At the end of the day, I thought it was just too samey. Not, you know, the characters were all right. Maybe it was like a little bit too, I don't know, like stereotypical or whatever. You know, the whole guy was like, oh yeah, the Rooks or whatever. I thought the fucking, the main dude man, whatever the fuck he was called, I can't remember his name. Ethan, let's just call him that. Why not? Was too much of a fucking goofball, like, oh, I'm a stupid brute, and his sister was like, oh, I am smart and sneaky or whatever. It was just to put you in Discord. Yes, sir, Rafi. Bam. Unity was a shit show and a joke and released so many bugs. Right, exactly. Exactly. Huh? Parkour in Unity was really good though, Mo, if you get the hang of it. I think the parkour, I don't know. I feel like the parkour, I'd never felt that it really changed significantly, like one way or another. The only thing that really comes to mind was sort of the you know, the scenery in which 3 took place and how the environment did not lend itself whatsoever to parkouring, right? That's the only, but I don't know, maybe it was like too long in between games that I played, but I don't remember one game having much better parkour than the other, with the exception of maybe like one, because one was like a bit clunkier than the rest for sure. But I will say, like, when it comes to Syndicate, right? Bubba, you got it, Gucci. I'm trying to, like, what do I remember about that game, man? Because I guess it's not a good sign that, you know, Syndicate, Odyssey, those are, like, very forgettable in my opinion. I skipped the one entirely. The one with the pyramids. What was that one called? Unity is the windows and stuff were very unique. Wait, Unity. Oh, yeah, is that the one where you could jump in the buildings? Yeah, I remember actually, right? That was a big innovation where you could go into, like, some buildings and shit. Going through them? Right, exactly. Yeah. That did not make up for everything else, though, dare I say. Personally. So that will go on a D tier. I dare say, Syndicate, I did not enjoy. But I have to say it's better than fucking 3, for sure, right? And I don't know, I thought the characters were like a little bit goofy and silly and not, you know, kind of very stereotypical sort of superficial yada yada yada, right? But overall, thought it was okay. I'll say it was okay. Oh. Shiz. Bubba? Is he okay? What happened to him? Did he get lost? What happened to the Bubba? Tinkerer. Oh shit, Billy. That could have been dangerous, but a good thing I didn't, I wonder if you got a Tinkerer somewhere else or something. Fascinating. This fella's... Is he playing the game like normal? Because I don't know, I don't think he has hit anybody yet. Yeah! You get that. We're going to be in trouble here, though. Because if he comes in, I need to get ready to jump down this hole, because otherwise we're gonna fucking die. Because if me and Loxer are fucking bumping butts try to get through that pallet, it's gonna be a big issue against the Bubba. But if I just drop and then he has a pallet to himself, then, you know, then Bubba can decide who he wants to follow. Then we're Gucci gaming. So yeah, Syndicate, in my opinion, was just maybe, I don't know, maybe it was part being too samey, part being the characters weren't that great. Story left a bit to be desired, so on and so forth, right? It was, I gotta grant it that maybe I was just sick of AC by that point, being the same over and over. Mayhaps that was just my issue. But like, you know, looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, 3 was a better game, right? Maybe it's a fake baby killer, I have no idea, Luxor. He just opened the gate, it seems. I honestly have no clue. Because it doesn't seem like he tried even. Like, he got to chase with me and he just dropped chase with me immediately, so I have no idea. Gave up probably, maybe so, yeah. Maybe so. Well, good work, my friends. But if I think objectively, I think I gotta say that Syndicate is better. Pyramid game, I never played. Origin. That one I just skipped because I was sick of it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey! Are you ready, Luxor? Are you ready for this? Odyssey, I'll slap on a C tier. Let me tell you why. I fucked up at the start, hit a wall with the chainsaw. After that, I stunned him twice. I mean, is that everything that it takes for a man to give? It could be a baby killer, though. I mean, Hangman's Trick, Blood Echo, Unrelenting Whispers. This could be a very new killer. Interesting. So bullshit map. Oh, if only he knew how good this map is for killers. You can't see. Oh god, I'm fucking showing shit. I'm showing his information. Didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to see how many hours he had, but you can't see the hours. Rip. It's an amazing map for killers with fuck. Exactly right. Exactly. I think that's probably just a killer that's not that experienced, right, and doesn't understand how to like run tiles and shit, and feels that the map isn't fair, but only if they knew how good it actually is. Anyways, well played, everyone. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, right? I start the game. I'm digging the graphics. I'm digging the setting. I'll say the voice actor for the man, I didn't like his voice at all. I contemplated switching to the woman, but that's okay. I'll go, you know what? I already spent hours with this guy. I'll just get over his voice. You know, the combat it's not great, but it's alright. It's okay. Play the female character, so I don't know. If I were to restart, I'd probably play the female character again. The voice of the, I don't know, I think the voice actor was just kind of new or some shit. He didn't seem to be too good at his job. But either way, you know, I'm digging the game. It's fun. It's nice. It's cool. Wow, Greek mythology, right? The second best mythology. It only loses to Norse mythology. But we don't talk about that. Isn't that right, Luxor? I like the combat a lot. It wasn't necessarily Assassin's Creed. It should have been its own franchise. I thought the combat was solid, yeah. Like, I thought, I'm not going to say I loved the combat, but I thought it was good. I thought it did the job. I thought it was perfectly enjoyable. Not too many issues with it, right? So overall, I'm enjoying the game. The game at that point is on its way to being like high B tier. The game is on its way. It's like it's almost trying to make it to A tier, you know what I'm saying? And it's better than Revelations at that point. It's high B tier, which is good. Not amazing, but it's good. I'm enjoying the game. I think that's like a 7.5, 8 out of 10 game. That's a good game right there. And then I start running into this issue of like the fucking game being like, you're not high enough level for this mission. And I go, but I've been doing like so many side quests. Like every game that I play, Witcher 3, whatever the fuck, right? I do so many side missions. I'm so fucking thorough. I try to get as much content as I can. And with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I kept doing so fucking many side missions, dude, over and over and over again in between main missions. And then still, the game's like, you're not high enough level. I'm like, what do you mean? I've been doing so much side shit. No, you're not high enough level. I was like, okay, fine, I'll do more side shit. Then I would go and I would spend a ton of stuff like doing side shit, ton of times, right? Doing the forts and crap. You know, they were kind of like repetitive. That's the bit I didn't like. And then I'm like, all right, fine. Now I'm fucking high enough level. I would do one fucking mission, one level up mission, or one main mission. Sorry, and then the game would be like, nice, you completed that. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me do the next mission. No, I mean, you're not high enough level. It's like, what? I did one fucking goddamn mission, and you're already telling me I'm not fucking too high level, and I have to go grind more fucking side shit again and again and again and again. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what killed the game for me. I thought it was too grindy. God damn it. I felt that like the main story was really nice, and then the side missions that were sort of like story related were also quite nice, but then there was a lot of side shit that there was a lot of side shit that was, yes, my friend. Uh-oh, corrupt. That was like very samey, and it got, you know, it was like doing the same shit over and over again. Is that the trickster again? And it got me vibes of, you know, like the first Assassin's Creed game, essentially. It do be the trickster. And I did not like... shit. I did not like having to, you know, like drop these cool, interesting plots with cool, interesting characters. And just having the story, like, you know, come down to a screeching halt. And to basically be interrupted and have a fucking stop sign held in front of my face. For the game to be like, nah, you gotta go grind this, like, boring side shit that you have already done multiple times over and over and over and over and over again. Until you're high enough level. Only for you to get the right to play, like, one fucking mission. And then I would go, well, I don't care that I'm not high enough level. I'll just go and fucking, I'll just play the game being under-leveled. It's whatever. I'll lower the difficulty if I have to. Holy fucking shit. The screen is fucked. Whoops. Holy fucking shit, if you did that, the game would, like... A character that was, like, 2 fucking levels too high for you would be, like, fighting actual Godzilla or some shit. The motherfucker would just never die. You would be, like, hitting, trying to fucking open a fucking hole in the Berlin Wall with a toothpick. You just did absolute, the most dogshit damage imaginable. He's gonna come over here, right? Ah, not even close. Fuck. Damn it. Sorry, Loxor. Never had an issue of though did everything through 100% the game, both expansion, but never had that problem. If that is the experience you have with it, though, I don't blame you at all. That is fair argument. I'll give you that. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends, right? Because, like, I don't know. I can just, like, fucking... It's weird because I have met tons of people that were like, I 100% agree with you. Like, holy shit, that ruined the game for me. You're totally right. And I have met a lot of people who were like, I don't know what you're talking about. I played through the whole game and I didn't think it was grindy at all. So it is like... Woo! So it is like interesting for sure. Ugh! And I don't really know, like, you know, for like a fact. Right? But what I can say is that, you know, I was really digging the story. And I feel like I resented the game for stopping, for like preventing me of playing the bit of the game that I wanted to. And I totally get it, like, oh, you're under level for the main story. Okay, no problem. I'll do like the interesting side stuff. But the game didn't want me to do like the interesting side stuff. The game wanted me to do like everything and to just grind for like hours and hours and hours and hours, right? And I dare say, maybe this is me going communist again, but I think the reason for that is because those fuckers wanted to sell you this fucking, I'm joking. Those motherfuckers wanted to sell you this, like, a double fucking XP garbage. Oh god, am I ever perished. Where, like, you could pay real money to get more XP in-game, right? So that way you wouldn't have to grind. So it felt to me like they coded the grind into the game in order to make you spend money to not have to deal with the grind. And it's like, bro, what the hell? I pay you $60 fucking dollars, and then you're like, well, if you pay me $10 now, then you have to play the game less. It's like, well, if I just give you double the price up front, can you just like not give me the game at all? How about that? I pay 120 bucks and I don't have to play the game. Like those, like, you know, time savers, because that's what it was. That was around like the time saver time, when the industry was trying to like pull that shit. And I never enjoy those in the fucking slightest, because it always feels like the grind is there by design. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god! Oh my god, that was scary. There are this many Assassin's Creed games. Cheval, I will tell you, my friend, half of those are like weird DS mobile, like side-scroller spin-off type shit. So if you're talking about like the main Assassin's Creed games, there's not that many. It's probably like half the list. The other half is that kind of shit, if you know what I'm talking about. Thank you, my friend. Fair argument. I just never experienced myself. I totally get you, because like I said, I've met a lot of people who have no idea what I'm talking about. So it's a bit of a weird one to talk about. I haven't played a single one. I think the only Assassin's Creed type shit I've played is Hitman and Dishonored. Very different games, but on the same vein. Like, I guess like gameplay-wise, they are not as similar as you would expect them to be, I suppose. Oh no, 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 fuck. Nice. I just literally perish here. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh yeah. Yeah, go away. Now leave me. Fuck. Just spent like 1 hour, 3 minutes editing a TikTok that was 40 seconds long. Lord have mercy. It better be a... I'm sure it's gonna be a very nice TikTok, my friend. Oh, sorry, Cheval. Assassin type shit you wrote. I'm stupid. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. You wrote assassin type shit. Yeah, then those are indeed assassin type shit games, and those are very good assassin type shit games. Well, I guess Hitman is hit or miss depending on which one you played, because there's a very wide quality of between Hitman games, and I love it. I think Hitman as a franchise is super fucking dope. Prove that. Yes, 3 men proved itself. Hell yeah. How did the Bubba game go? Billy, it was very interesting. He just gave up. The Bubba gave up essentially, straight up. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we pretty much just held down M1 and did gens, and the Bubba just fucking gave up. We'll make it, yes please. Good shit, son. This trick just being pretty fucking tough to fight against, not gonna lie. Land Before Time, Saga of Games, Land Before Time. Isn't there the movie with the dinosaurs? I think we can take hits. Or what? Fuck. Time to run. But yeah, and like I think, right, the thing that pisses me off the most, dare I say, about the whole situation with Assassin's Creed Odyssey is that it felt like they were coding in the grind in order to like sell. They were like fucking making a problem and selling you the solution. They were like pushing you down a hole. They're being like, oh my god, how terrible of a hole it is, huh? What an awful situation that you find yourselves in. Wouldn't it be great if you had a chair that you could, or a chair? Would it be great if you had a ladder that you can use to climb out of the hole? It's like, yeah, sure, that's a nice ladder, but it would have been fucking nice, you know, if you hadn't pushed me down in the fucking hole. I wouldn't have to need the ladder in the first fucking place. How about that? And it wasn't just Ubisoft. There was like a lot of companies that were like trying to pull that shit. Like quite literally make a game grindy and then fucking make you pay or give you the opportunity to pay to make it not as grindy, which is ridiculous to me. And I totally understand if it's like a freemium type of situation where, you know, It's a multiplayer game that you get for free, and then it's really grindy to unlock cosmetics, and then if you want the cosmetics without the grind, then you pay money. Okay, no problem. I got the game for free. You're offering me free entertainment, you know what I'm saying? But then when it's like, I paid $60 fucking for this fucking thing, you know? Like, I paid $60 for the game. I feel like I should be able to play it without having you, like, constantly trying to fucking sell me a better experience. And they go, oh, but it's just for people who don't have the time. It's just for people who, you know, who are busy and who don't have the time to grind the game. And it's like, but you designed the game grindy, motherfucker. If you had just made a game with, like, a reasonable fucking, you know, difficulty curve or XP curve or leveling curve or whatever, you wouldn't have the problem. Like, Assassin's Creed 2 didn't have that. Nobody was going like, oh, if only I could pay to have Assassin's Creed 2 be less grindy, or like any other game, you know, like fucking Witcher 3, fucking Shadow of Mordor, like whatever the fuck, right? None of those games fucking have a problem where it's like, oh yeah, it takes too long. I just want to play the story. I want to pay. Like, that was a problem that like you designed and you had there on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So, like, not only is it bad in terms of sort of game design, and it made the game less fun for me because, you know, I couldn't just, like, tackle whatever mission I wanted. I had to take into consideration this exceedingly unreasonable fucking leveling system to keep in mind. But also, I knew that the reasons behind that shit were pretty fucking nefarious, dare I say. Oh no, Luxor. So because of that, I just couldn't enjoy the game, which fucking sucked. Massively. Because like I said, I did enjoy the game until then. Sneak 100. Oh shit, dude, now this one's gonna be blocked. Far Cry New Dawn also has the pay to grind, but you must grind shit. Exactly. It's fucking, it's Ubisoft, right? And it wasn't just Ubisoft, but there was tons of companies that like try to pull this shit, where like all of a sudden they were like, yeah, we'll make a grindy shitty game and then we'll sell you the opportunity. And like at its core, it's so ridiculous because it's like, we're giving you $60, right? And then you're gonna give us more money to have less game. Like, hey, like we're gonna sell you this burger, right? But the burger is gonna have way too much fucking bread. But then you can give us 50 cents extra, and then we'll take away some of the bread. And it's like, why don't you just make a normal burger to begin with, and then you don't have that problem? It's literally, you know, like fabricating a problem and then selling the solution. It's silly. I don't like that. Run, Gucci. Can be mad at you for not liking it. You had a valid reason for not liking it. I can respect that. Yeah, and I'm not mad at you for like liking it either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, oh, how dare you have a different opinion? Like, opinions are opinions, and they're just like games at the end of the day. And you fellas can like disagree with, you know, you can tell me that Brotherhood was dog shit and that fucking Assassin's Creed Odyssey was the best shit ever, and that's fucking fair games. Oh. Ah, yes, the negotiator. Alright, Gucci. Listen. I'm gonna attempt to make a deal here, okay? I'm gonna attempt to make a deal. Look. Now you go, right? Then I go. Then I sacrifice myself, and then you run. Yeah, go, Gucci, go, run. I'm sacrificing myself. You must live now. Good exchange, good exchange. Good deal. Oh, yes, the negotiator. For Bido, I'm used to playing RuneScape, so when it comes to grinding, I guess I'm kind of immune to it. I get you, Luxor. That would make sense, yeah. Like, I don't, you know, if you enjoy that process, right, I don't think there's anything, like, wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, if the game is like, oh, no, you need to do this thing, and you're like, oh, okay, no problem, I like doing that thing, then, you know, I don't think it's an issue at all. But like for me, it's like, you know, I would prefer it if I could just do things in whatever order I wanted. And I understand that there's like a certain amount of like side shit that the game can expect from you, right? But, you know, that's the key word, right? Like, you know, the reasonable amount. It felt very unreasonable for me, the amount of things. Oh god, a Blood Warden. The amount of shit that, you know, that Odyssey required of me, essentially. Damn, this missed 360 hit. Yo, Chris, do you want me to DM you it? Like I say, when post it here, I was thinking a bit cheeky, a little bit cheeky in it. A minuscule amount, Wes. What are you talking about, Sophie? Sorry. Is it the TikTok you mean? DM you the link, but I won't post it here, so you'll be very cheeky if you want to see it. Oh, I mean, you can post the link in chat, you know, and everybody can click at their own risk. You know what I'm saying? It was a Blood Warden, yeah. I didn't realize it either at first. Very sweet though. Should I click on it? Am I gonna get banned? What's this? Oh god. Oh fucking! You got Beat Saber, bro. Hell yeah. Should I play this? Can I play this on stream? Are you gonna sue me? What should I do? What's an ad lob? I don't know what an ad lob is either. Watch anyway. Okay. I like the imagery. Listen, I'm not gonna show it. I'm not gonna show it on stream because I think that everybody who wants to check it out should click on the link and give our friend Sophie some views. I mean, she spent like fucking 3 hours on it or some shit. So I do recommend it because I do like the imagery that's going with it. I appreciate that. Oh, when it's Despacito that you're playing, bro. Hell yeah. What's an ad lob?
I love this song so much. It's my favorite.
Why do you know all the ad lobs?
I love it, Sophie. Click on the link, everyone. Give reviews. What's an ad lob? Answer is the question. Actually proud how much I looped her. Even got bait in the chase. Nice. Good job, Gucci. I think we did pretty good. Yeah, for sure. It was a bit of a rough match, but hey. Overall, I think it was a good one. Let's do our last match of the day when it comes to DBD. They meant ad lib. Ah, gotcha. Probably what it would have been, yeah. Really don't know what an ad lob is. I didn't mean that, but yeah, my brain didn't want me to say it. Yeah. I mean, Lockstar was able to identify it in the very least, right? That was pretty fucking great. So, hey, good job there, my friend. There was some fighting. There was some, like, fighting talk, but I don't know any of these people. Because, like I said, I stopped really, like, following UFC a while ago. So, any person that's, like, someone new, I have no idea who they are. Oh. Love the pictures of the left. Exactly. That's what I really enjoy too. None of you are going to know what the pictures are unless you click the link, but the pictures are very funny. I like the imagery that went with it because it felt very appropriate, if that makes any sense. But anyways, Odyssey, because of that, I feel like this is the greatest shame. Wait, what happened here? Been disconnected from the host. Am I not the host? Huh, interesting. Well, whatever. It was a shame because I liked it, and it would have been, I feel like it would have been either an A tier or a high B tier for me if it just would have fucking let me play the game the way I wanted instead of it being like, no, you have to do everything. You have to do all of it. You can't. And it's like, oh, the fuck, dude. I have a weird laugh. I don't feel like you have a weird laugh. I feel like my laugh is quite weird because I go like hyena. I inhale a lot, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's no biggie. But yeah, also Cheval, if you look here, right? These are just temporary, by the way. But the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess there's 11 like main Assassin's Creed games, and then these are all like weird off spin shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Something else that's gonna go on the D tier is going to be the PS Vita Assassin's Creed. I played it. I don't remember a fucking thing about it. It was not great. And that's everything I can tell you about it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the last Assassin's Creed game that I played. This will be my last match before bed. This will be the last match of the stream, Luxor, so it's perfect timing. But, you guys ready for this? The last Assassin's Creed game that has been released. The last that I played. With so much potential because ya boy is a Norse mythology nerd, right? I fucking love Viking shit. I got a Viking shit tattoo. There's a tattoo that just says Viking shit. So Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Assassin's Creed Viking, Assassin's Creed Viking shit edition had lots of potential. So guess where it's going? It's going on the F tier. Hello, Melon. I'm only here for a few minutes. I'm really bad at the moment. I'm sorry to hear, my friend. I hope whatever's got you down gets better soon. We're always here for you and all that. And you have arrived at the very end of the stream. So sort of perfect timing, I guess. But yeah, my friend. Sorry to hear. Hope you get better. And we're here every day as always. If you ever need some crappy quality entertainment, we here for you, brother. But going back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So much potential, right? And boy, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is like the definition of a game that like doesn't have a soul. It's like it was a game that was made by robots. The best part was building the town or something. I didn't even get to that point, Luxor. It's just everything about the game is so predictable, mediocre. You see fucking 1,000... You see things coming from like 1,000 miles an hour, man. When you like wake up... Or when you start the game and you're like a child, right? And you're going around having a party and you're talking to your parents and immediately my hand just goes like right to my forehead. And I'm like, dude, don't fucking tell me that they're going to do the same shit that has always been a thing about Assassin's Creed. Good game, everyone. Where it's like, oh, here's you're a happy kid, you're a happy family, you're a happy this, you're a happy that, blah, blah, blah. Hello, Ellie, welcome on in. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you so very much for the follow. I hope you are well. And you're playing Assassin's Creed, right? And it's just like... They're not going to do it, right? They're not going to do the same most obvious shit in the history of humanity that they have been doing all this time. This is going to be their opportunity to change things around, right? It's going to be like, oh, we think that we're going to set you up and your parents aren't going to die and it's not going to be, the most generic revenge story in the history of humanity. No. It's going to be, like your parents are going to be fine. And your parents are going to be part of the story, and then, I don't know, maybe you get to care about them, right? And then, like, later on you die. Nope, they're dead. Immediately. The most obvious shit that you see coming from a mile away. You wake up, your fucking parents, blah, 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 whatever, they fucking die. Okay, dude. The most, like, low effort. They don't get us to give a fuck about our protagonists. They don't get us to give a fuck about either of our parents. It doesn't fucking matter. It's like, it's whatever. I don't give a fuck. They die. Who the fuck are these people? I don't know them. Why should I give a fuck? You spent literally no fucking effort whatsoever trying to get me to care about these people. You literally just went the laziest fucking path of like, these people are your parents. They are dead. Therefore, you should be upset. Oh, dude. And, and it's just like the combat is mediocre and there's like this whole like conflict with this like bad guy and he just fucking dies immediately. And then the fucking assassins, I'll spoil all this shit, by the way, but trust me, you're not missing anything. The assassins, right? Come by from this land far, far away, all the way from like, fucking Jerusalem or wherever the fuck they're from. And they fucking meet you, right? And they're like, oh yes, this, he shows the hidden blade, right, to them. To the Viking guy, to your character. It's like, oh, that's a cool weapon. It's like, oh, it's a very it's a very sacred weapon of our people, you know, and it's according to like assassin tradition that you know about the other games, like, oh, you have to have all these morals, and you have to train, and you have to do all this shit in order to earn the rank of an assassin and get the hidden blade, right? These fucking dudes, they apparently know one of your friends, right? Who's like the leader of the clan for like, they've been traveling with him for like months or whatever. They show up at your fucking doorstep. They're like, you look like you're a strong fighter. Here, have a hidden blade. And they just give it to you. Like, what the fuck? And it's like, you've met me for 5 minutes and you're just giving me this like sacred artifact of a weapon of your fucking people that has all this like fucking tradition about it. I don't even know what the fuck your name is. And it's, you know, like, you've met my friend who's like also a renowned fighter, who's also, you know, one of my Viking fellas, who you have been traveling with for like months across all over the fucking world, and he didn't get a fucking hidden blade, but you show up, you look me in the eyes, and you go, oh yeah, he has told us a lot about you. It's good to meet you. You seem like a good fighter. Here, have one of these. What? I could not believe my eyes when it happened. That was like the most... It's like, how the fuck do we give a Viking guy... It's like, how do we give this Viking dude a hidden blade? But also, I want to... You know, we arrived at the office at fucking 10:30, and I would very much like to leave before 11 and have an early lunch. And then go fuck the front desk lady or something like that, dude. Like, could they not have come up with any situation in which this shit would make sense? Because the current one does not. And the characters are shit. The game is crap. Everything is mediocre. It's super uninspired. Everything about it is just so much potential. And it's all wasted. It's the most generic, mediocre, soulless fucking garbage. And it's so fucking clear that absolutely fucking nothing, like no effort whatsoever, went into it. 100%. But that was it. I'm sorry, let me catch up with chat. Assassin's Creed Valhalla gets a fucking F tier, it's so bad. Got worried about my depression. I have brushed my teeth for 2 years because of now, and I have panic about loose teeth, but not at the moment. There's one of my problems. The other ones are nothing for Twitch. Well, my friend, in the... Oh, shit. At the very least, we live in the world of modern medicine, right? Like, for sure. You know, I'm sorry to hear and all. However, I suppose you can maybe be happy about the fact that they could never be so fucked that they can't be fixed. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, if we lived way back in fucking medieval ages, right, then you lose all your teeth, then you're just kind of fucked. It's like, you know, good luck eating soup for the rest of your life or whatever. But nowadays, you know, and I know it may be like a small comfort, but at the very least you can be happy about the fact that with the shit that we have, medically speaking, you will always be able to get them fixed. And hopefully it does not come to that, right? Here's hoping anyways. I can't put this game and talk at the same time. You have a Romanian in my friends list? Are you talking about me, Gucci? Because to be honest with you, I'm not entirely certain. I just add people and I don't really keep track of what countries they come from and stuff. I think I might not waste my money on a disaster game. You absolutely should not, for sure. Rush them every day since like 5 months now, but at the moment the problem will get better. I'm like panicking at the smallest health problems. Yeah, I understand, my friend. However, you know, it's not something like that's like life-threatening, right? And like I said, you can always like get fixed. They have all sorts of like fancy orthodontologist like shit. So worry not. I mean, try to do the best, like taking care of your teeth and stuff now, and you know, good work. Doing that, you know, like better late than ever or whatever, right? So the fact, even if you started late, that's still great, and you know, you keep that up, that's also great. So very nicely done. But at the end of the day, you can be try to take comfort in the fact that we live in 2022. And you will be all right, my friend. I believe in you. And I know this may be the I have never seen a generator in here before. Hi. I know this may be the worst fucking pep talk in the history of humanity, but you get me. Is she face camping? Oh shit. Bird. Oh my god. Is she face camping? What's happening here? He's a random dude, the lives of pillaging, murder, and rape, and order effect that holds a huge symbolic and traditional value. Exactly, Logster. That's what I'm talking about. Because it's like, they don't know you, right? And it's like, I know for a fucking fact that they don't go around just giving out fucking free hidden blades to any fucking bozo that they come across. You know, the whole thing is supposed to be like, oh yes, it's part of our order. And the Assassin's Order in all the games has always been about, you know, oh, upholding values. Oh my fucking Christ almighty. Oh, wait! Why am I fucking exhausted? Fuck, she has a bird thing. Damn it, dude. Do gens, gamers, do gens. This is a terrible match for me, not gonna lie. Bit of a rough one. I think my brain's just fried after 4.5 hours streaming, but that's okay. And the Assassin's Creed Valhalla rant also kind of got me off things, not gonna lie. But you get me, right? It's just, everything about the game was stupid. It's like when you have 1,000 games that are about a child whose parents get murdered and now he's seeking revenge. That's already a cliche plot, right? When it comes to Assassin's Creed games, that is a double cliche plot. Now you have the opportunity of going with literally anything else for an Assassin's Creed game. And then you go right back to that same shit, dude. You could have the opening scene, and you could be like, hey, guess what, fucker? Actually, your parents are alive. Bet you didn't see that coming, did you? And I would not have seen that coming. And, you know, and if they want to kill off your parents, I don't necessarily think that's like a horrible idea. Like, fine, fair play, you know? Give us a reason to want revenge and shit like that. But if you want to do that, you have to make us care about them. Like fucking Assassin's Creed 2, right? There was actually this whole section that you played where you got to see the life of your protagonist, you know, the life of Ezio, with like his mom and his dad and his family. So that way when your family got fucking annihilated, you felt something. It was like, fuck, this sucks, dude. This is horrible. You know, fuck these people. I want revenge. I want revenge now, right? Like, you cared. Because the game made you care. They put in the effort. If it's fucking just, you know, like, oh, opening scene. You have literally like fucking 5 minutes of dialogue with your parents, and then, yeah, we killed them. Not even, it wasn't even 5 minutes. Then you get me. It's like, you're not gonna make me give a shit that way. Because you're just doing it the lazy way. You're just being like, yeah, this people, they're your parents. You should care because they're your parents. And it's like, well, you're not making me care. And they could have gone a whole reason or a whole route where your parents would be like main characters, and then maybe later on in the game, then they get fucking yeeted. Can I please repel the fucking birds? Oh my god, dude. Is that what Tinker hit at the moment? What the fuck, dude? I'm so exceedingly confused by this girl. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Hi, sorry, Luxor. So yeah, you get me. And like the combat was mediocre, and like the whole thing with the roundabout way they got your character to get one of the hidden blades was just like exceedingly stinky and lazy. And the whole reason why your parents die, right, is for this like revenge plot that gets solved within like, I wish I was kidding, like an hour. Like 1 hour into the game, you have had your revenge. And now whatever the fuck reason it is that drives you forward, who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck cares? Not me. It becomes this like weird thing about fucking war or whatever. It's like, you made this whole like hubbub at the fucking beginning about me having to, you know, What a weird game. Welcome back, Mr. Pizza. Made this whole like hubbub about like, oh, revenge and whatever, even though you did that at the cost of putting your game in a massive disadvantage because you're gonna have every single member of the audience fucking rolling their eyeballs off their fucking skull because this is the 16th Assassin's Creed game that starts with the exact same fucking plot. Which a plot that, you know, even on the fucking, when it happened in Assassin's Creed 2, was already pretty fucking cliche, but even then, it was done much, 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 much better. Ugh. Then you're just gonna fucking, you know, actually thought you were talking about The Last of Us 2 for a second. Not quite, my friend. I haven't heard good things about The Last of Us 2. That being said, I really love The Last of Us 1. I don't, as much shit as I heard about The Last of Us 2, I really do not want to say a word about Last of Us 2 until I have actually played it. Because who knows that when people are just like hating for whatever reason, right? So since I've never played it, I really cannot say anything about it. The gameplay was amazing, but the story was absolutely horrible. Yeah, I got you, my friend. Yeah, like I said, I never played it, and when I do, then I'll be sure to let you know what I think. But I will say, I think having The Last of Us 2 was a mistake. Either way, like even if the game had turned out to be great, because I don't know, man, the first Last of Us felt like such a solid, condensed story that absolutely did not need a sequel. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it started perfectly, the middle was perfect, the ending was perfect from the first Last of Us. You know, the way it left off in a bit of like a question mark was like fucking fantastic. It's kind of like what was that movie? Like Inception, right? Like that's nice when shit ends in a bit of like a question mark and you don't exactly know what happened. You don't have the answers. It's kind of like, you know, up in the air, and then maybe you have like your own interpretation of like how things are gonna go. That's fucking great. So like the bringing in a second game, it's like why though? Wasn't necessary. This bird lady is playing extremely weirdly, not gonna lie. I have not a fucking clue what the hell is going on. And they should have expanded on the Firefly story instead of Joe and Ellie personally. Absolutely. Camping mid-gen. Interesting log story. I wonder if he's trying to like protect 3-gen or something like that. That is just bizarre. Yeah, but I think you're totally right, Charlie. I think like an like the world of Last of Us, right, is super interesting. If they had like some sort of a spin-off with like different characters, so on and so forth, I think that could have been great. Luxor, yeah, run, Luxor. Did that hiding work? Let me try here. Let me give her a reason to look this way. No. Come to me, Stinky. Yeah, come to me. Yes. Nice. But yeah, for sure. There's like such a like an interesting universe for them to explore, right? Like so many possibilities and such. But then they just kind of, it felt very much forced to having a more Joel and Ellie, especially in the direction that they took. It just felt like it was kind of, you know, like, oh, we're subverting the expectations in a, you know, for the sake of doing so. She's gonna kick this, but fuck it, I guess I could try to. Guess there ain't nothing else to it. If they'd done it for the first game ending and showed how the Fireflies could have rebuilt for EG, yeah, exactly. Something like that, right? I think there's a ton of potential in the universe, for sure. What they did is quite simply stinky. Ow. Damn, dude. I've been caught by the Tinkerer. The adgen on the side there is at like 95% or some shit, dude. Well, it's about to be at 70%. Because he's about to pop it. Luxor, watch out. That bitch is gonna pop it.
Ah.
Damn, you're a god, dude. Oh no, Luxor. Help, gamers. Oh, Hugo for the rescue. Hugo's giving up. Oh, nice, Luxor. Shit. Good job. I just gotta fucking run and get that generator, though. I'll be very dead on hook if I fucking stop to help, so I can't. Nice. Bad exegates, though. That sucks. Yeah, this lady has played this entire game very weirdly. But I guess it's somewhat been working for her. I fucked up. Rip. No head. Just leave, everyone. Just leave, just leave, just leave. Oh. Yeah, this was a unpleasant game, dare I say. She just was, I don't know, camping shit. With no head at the end. Hugo is a little bit lost, though, not gonna lie. I think Hugo understands what's going on. Leave before Blood Warden, though, gamers. Dipski away. We have like 2 seconds to leave before Blood Warden, oh my god. Oh, does she have it? Nah, we're good. Alrighty. Great work, everyone. Let's just see. Hugo, I think, is dead ass mega lost. Not gonna lie. But when you said Blood Warden, you gotta be prepared, right? You never know. You never fucking know. Well, this girl's got a shot at Hatch, actually. I think she's pretty fucking... I don't think she makes it, honestly. Because against the bird lady, she can just spam birds towards the thing. 2 pips somehow. Good work. I think that's a 2-pip performance. Like, it was a long game, you know, lots of interaction of, like, rescues and gens and chases and shit. And she played in a very... I don't know. It's just what I would personally consider, like, an unfun way of playing the game. But then again, who the fuck am I to dictate... Oh, my dear lord. Oh, no. Who the fuck am I to dictate how other people play, right? But, like, I don't know, she just kind of camped the gen in the middle and, like, kept throwing birds back and forth and, you know... kind of forcing us to really hunker down on those gens with her gen regression. So that was a bit weird of a match. But at the end of the day, 2 escapes. No biggie. So good stuff. Friends. Decent match? Yeah, for sure. At the end of the day, we got it done, right? But ladies and gentlemen, we shall be rating a friend. Who will it be? I don't know. You're going to have to stay tuned in to find out. Which is hard to come by on RPD. Also very true, actually. Thank you for the game. It's my pleasure, my friend. Thank you for playing as well. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Thank you for everyone who has come out and hung out with us. Hugely appreciated, as always. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall be back tomorrow. As always, my friends. With more DBD, more stuff, more ranting about that hard and shitty video games, so on and so forth. Thank you all for the good talks about. Thank you, Luxor, for the AC talks. Thank you, Wes, as well, for the, you know, remembering the good old Brotherhood multiplayer days. Appreciate you all, my friends. Have a fantastic night of sleep. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye, my friends. Love y'all. I'm supposed to give like 5 seconds for the stream thing. And bam! Thank you, Luxor. Bye, Luxor.
That was not it. Yo, Scrubans!
Hi, wife.
How are we, my friend? Welcome on in. How was the stream?
Oh shit, I'm still streaming.